Hey, I am 18 weeks pregnant. I'm actually 18 weeks, 2 days. And sorry about the light in the background. It's just the way the sun is hitting right now. I'm in the car waiting for hubby. He's in his appointment right now. Trey's in the back right now coloring. Hopefully not breaking the crayons and eating them. They're non-toxic though, so that's good. I wanted to let you know that I got the results from the Inherigen test that I was telling you about to see if I was a carrier to like 164 different genetic things. And luckily, mine came back completely normal. So my husband does not have to get tested because they were testing for autosomal recessive gene, and that I would have to be a carrier and my husband would have to be a carrier for our child to have a 1 in 4 chance of getting the genetic problem. So as of right now, on the NT scan, everything looked normal, and the maternity 21 test, that came back normal, which tested for 13, 18, and 21. Chromosomes 13, 18, and 21, which they were normal, and the X and Y. And that's how we found out that we're having a girl so early. And so my anatomy scan, or level 2 ultrasound, is on the 17th of this month of March. So on St. Patty's Day, I go in, and if everything looks normal with that, then I think I will go back for another one between 24 and 26 weeks. And I don't know if I'll be getting any more ultrasounds unless there's some concern, some type of physical symptom going on, but I think we'll be done at that until the baby's here. So we have not decided on baby girl's name, and but I will let you know. I'm not going to tell anyone on Facebook or on here on YouTube until she's born anyway, so sorry to keep you waiting, but at least you know we're having a girl, so that's exciting. So we have a son who's 21 months now, and we're gonna have a baby girl in the end of July or beginning of August. And I think we might be done at 2. So we are gonna be starting to get rid of Trey's little baby clothes, and making room for little girl clothes. So that part is gonna be bittersweet, you know, letting go of the boy clothes and all the cute little outfits that he had to wear, you know, that he got to wear, and the cute little prints and faces on the tush and stuff. But I'll keep anything that's could be gender neutral, like that could be worn by her too at home or whatever, or spit up type stuff that I don't care about that has stains on it that I won't go in public with her wearing it, but stuff that I don't care about at home, I'll keep. But the other cute outfits and stuff, I think I'm going to try and either consign them or sell them on Craigslist or a mommy group, like through my local Facebook account, and just maybe switch for girl clothes, or just sell them for, you know, pretty reasonable, but any money that I make from that, I can just put that towards buying girl clothes instead. So I can't wait for the cute little... He's probably done with those colors. Let me give him a couple more. I can't wait for the cute little tights and tutus and bows with flowers and all the girly stuff. The little cute shiny shoes and you name it. I'm super excited. I can't wait for her to be here, and I get to dress her up and get to experience both. Super lucky. I know, you know, a healthy baby is obviously the most important thing, but I'm excited that I'm, you know, gonna be able to have a boy and a little girl, so I know kind of an idea and what it's like. So when my best friend, when she finally gets pregnant and has a baby, I can kind of help her with tips and stuff that helped or worked with me. The other thing that I keep thinking of is that commercial on TV of the mom showing how, like, she makes that little girl, she's holding the baby, and then she makes the little girl, like, use the hand sanitizer, and she's like, use it all the way up in the back of your hands and everything. And that was with her first child, and then with second time around, she like hands her baby right over to the mechanic who's all greasy and dirty and everything. And I'm like, I know that's gonna be me. I know it's so true, because like you're super paranoid with your first child, and I know that I'm probably gonna be overwhelmed having two anyway, that I'm gonna need the help. So I know I was very like afraid to let my mom or my dad take Trey overnight for the longest time, and they still have only my mom's only taken him 2 times overnight, and we live an hour and a half from each other. And then my dad took him one night, but that was more of because we had no choice. We were moving from one apartment to another, and we had to like get everything moved out and cleaned and stuff, and it was impossible to do it with him there. So my dad took him for the night. It wasn't even like, he was gone like 12 hours or something. So, but I was very like worried about him, you know, suffocating or something, rolling over, or them giving him blankets and thinking that they're being nice, and pillows and everything when he was under a year old. I was so afraid that he was going to suffocate or something. And then they both have pools. I was afraid that when he was crawling or when he started walking, like, is he going to get into their pool? My mom did end up getting a baby gate around her pool, which I'm thankful for. My dad, they are just very cautious of where he is, and they follow him everywhere he goes. And they always have their door to their pool, like the top is really high up, he cannot reach it. It's a deadbolt. They always have that locked. But we also have swim lessons that we're going to start up probably in the next month or 2. We are going to do that life-saving course that if he falls into the pool, he'll know how, like they teach him how to be able to turn over and float, and to cry out, or to be able to get to the side and get out. And this lady that we're going to, one of my friends went to, and she basically guarantees at the end of like 2 weeks, I think it is, of I think she does like 5 days a week of 15-minute classes, because they don't want to exhaust them when they're in the water. But she'll do that, and she guarantees that they'll be swimming by the end of that, or your money back. Like at least swimming to, 4 feet or something like that. I don't know if it's on top of water, like just floating, like treading, or under the water. I don't know. I haven't seen how she does it, but I'm pretty confident that Trey's going to pick it up pretty fast, because he's a little fish. He loves when I give him a good helpings of water in his bath, and he loves to go on his belly and kick and stuff. So he kind of has the right idea. Being where I live in Florida, it's warm majority of the year. There's only a couple months that it's cold, that you wish that there was a pool heater, because we're spoiled, because our pool, if it's 70 degrees or 80 degrees, we're like, oh, it's too cold, it needs to be 90 for me to get in, because that's how I am. I grew up with the pool, and not until was it like 89 to 92 degrees was I gonna jump in, even if I was running around and sweating outside. Like, I just hate cold water. So anyways, sorry, I'm going on a tangent, and this video is getting really long. But so we're gonna start that up, get him swimming, and that will help with this summer when it gets really hot here. If he knows how to swim, then I can go swimming with him and float and have that weightlessness while I'm big belly, sweating and hot, and it'll be nice. Nice exercise that's not too hard on the joints either, and we'll have a good time. We went to the beach this morning. I pushed him in the stroller. It's so hard to push him in the stroller because he freaks out. He doesn't like to be contained. But we did 3 miles. I let him go run around on the pier for a good half an hour. We chased each other up and down the pier, try to get his energy out halfway through. And but we watched some of the surfers and stuff, and it's so cute because he loves helping clean now. He loves I don't know how to say what he says, but he's trying to say cleaning, and excuse me, he'll take like a baby wipe or something, and he'll see, because he sees me use those Lysol wipes, and I like wipe the counters or the floor or whatever. And so he was yesterday, he was taking it around the house and cleaning everything with his hands, kind of like the wax on, wax off thing from Karate Kid. Well, he saw one of the surfers on the beach waxing their board. And if you're unfamiliar with surfing, they use wax on your board so that you have traction, so you don't slip off of the board. Because imagine, this slick thing that's wet there's no way you're going to be able to stand up and stay on it. So they wax it up and they do a circular motion. And so Trey was watching him, and it was going cleaning. It was the cutest thing. So I can't wait until he knows how to swim really well. Now he's trying to say it. But yeah, that's his cleaning. But I can't wait until he's swimming really well. And there's a lot of paddle boarding and kayaking, surfing, fishing, jet skiing. There's all these water sports where I live that I can't wait until he's old enough to do them. So hubby and I are already making the big, like years down goal. We rent right now, but once baby girl's old enough and we can afford it, we'll probably put Trey into preschool. Definitely at 4. At 4 it's free for the VPK program, but possibly at 3. And when she's 1, if we can afford it, I'll put her into daycare and him into preschool, or like a type of schooling. It's not considered preschool or whatever you call it, but it's not just daycare where they actually do activities and learning and stuff. Might put them in and I'll go back to work, so then we can try to afford to save up to buy a house. And we want to get, our dream is a 4-door Jeep. And well, if you want to talk about dreams, our most dreamland whatever type thing that we'd do would be a shipping container house. I don't know if you ever watch HGTV Homes. There was a woman that I think she was a single mom. I want to say she was some type of engineer or architecture or something. But we've been looking at shipping container houses and what people can do with them for many years. And when we saw that video, another crayon. When we saw that show on TV, we were like, oh my goodness, I want it. And it was like my favorite color too. It was like that light teal turquoise color, but like pastel-y color, and white and light wood and stainless steel, brushed nickel type look to it. It was so pretty. So anyways, our dream would have a like a shipping container home, convert it into a home, make it energy efficient and sustainable, and hopefully LEED certified. That would be our many years down the road when we could afford to do that. But a house like that near the beach with a 4-door Jeep and a little kind of like Sea-Doo jet ski 4-person boat, so that we could just trailer it on our Jeep and bring it right to the water and go out in the water and stuff, and that would be a lot of fun. So anyways, enough of the dreaming. Sorry this video's so long. My videos tend to be a little longer when I go so long without making an update. So that's pretty much everything that's going on right now. I feel little flutters once in a while, but nothing that's like, oh, that was definitely her. I mean, yes, I know it's her, but because I know what a flutter feels like, being pregnant before, but it's not like the obvious kicks yet. I can't wait for that because it's more reassuring. I do have a fetal Doppler, but I've only used it a few times. I'm not trying to obsess. I'm not trying to worry myself. I use that almost every day with Trey. So, but this one I'm trying to be more relaxed. And I'm trying to be more relaxed, and hopefully everything will be fine, and we'll go to our appointment in 2 weeks and we get to see her, and hopefully, well, we should be able to get a money shot, because I think the test I had done was 99% sure, but it still would be nice to see the difference between a boy and a girl on ultrasound. And I wouldn't mind a picture too, so I could post it on Facebook, so that the girls who don't know what they're having but want to guess what they're having, they can kind of compare pictures. But that's everything that's going on with us. I hope everybody's well. I am totally weaned off the metformin. I'm only taking baby aspirin and prenatals now. I still never took the progesterone. Luckily, I have had no bleeding this pregnancy, thank goodness. I had a ton with Trey. I'm still nauseous though. It's not nearly as bad as it was. It's getting better, I can tell. But some days I'm just like, oh, like I need to take a Zantac just to be able to get through the day. But I've been pretty good with not taking them. I haven't taken one in probably a week now, and it was probably a few weeks or a week since I've taken one before that. So it shows that I'm not wearing my C-band things regularly anymore either. And I think that's everything. Alright, well, thanks for watching this long video. I'm sorry if you made it all the way to the end. Alright, love you girls. Bye.